Hey everybody, welcome to another video, and baseball is finally back. I know I haven't done a video in a couple weeks or so, but I was waiting for the opening day to happen in baseball, and that is today, and we finally get to have baseball back in our lives once again. So today's game, Blue Jays, Yankees. Blue Jays absolutely got destroyed by the Yankees. Essentially, the story of the game, if you didn't see it, if you didn't happen to catch the game, well, Giancarlo Stanton pretty much won the Yankees the game. Very frustrating. Not a lot to talk about on the Blue Jays side because the Blue Jays, they couldn't get anything going. Severino, pitched phenomenal. The Blue Jays only managed 2 hits all game. Granderson picked up one of the hits. Kevin Pillar had a solo home run in the 8th inning. But it didn't matter. Giancarlo Stanton, 2-run home run in the first. He had a solo home run in the 9th. I believe he had an RBI double in the 5th inning. He was basically the story of the game. Man, for Blue Jays fans, oh man, this is really tough. I don't know if we would have had a better result if we had maybe Marcus Stroman pitching or Aaron Sanchez. I'm not going to blame Hap. I mean, it's the first time the Blue Jays are really facing Stanton, and they're going to have to get used to pitching to him. But as soon as I saw that 2-run home run, I'm like, yeah, the game's probably over. Just because the Yankees are so good. Once they build momentum, it's really hard to compete with them. And I don't know. That just kind of killed their vibe, An early 2-run home run for the Yankees puts them up 2-0. I knew, in my mind, I even said, game over. We're not going to win this one. I just had a gut feeling, and we got crushed 6-1. The only bright side of the game is, the only bright side of the game was Kevin Pillar picking up the solo home run. So Kevin Pillar starting off the year pretty well. I mean, he was really good in spring training. So he picks up a home run early in the year. For a guy that maybe only gets you about 15 home runs a year, and Kevin Pillar to start off game 1 with a home run is pretty good, but it was too little too late today. The only decent pitcher that pitched today was Senwan Oh. He got some action I believe in the 8th inning. He looked fantastic, pitched 1 full inning, had a strikeout, didn't give up any runs or hits. So he looks dynamite. That guy looks really good. Obviously, Tyler Clippard came in, pitched the 9th. He obviously gave up the home run to Giancarlo Stanton. Ideally, that wasn't very good. But, what can you do? This is how it's going to... This is not a good start to the year for the Blue Jays, obviously. But the Blue Jays, they're going to have to learn how to pitch to Giancarlo Stanton. Honestly, that's a very fearful 2-3 they have there in New York. They have Judge batting second, Stanton batting third, and Gary Sanchez batting cleanup. That is nasty. That is absolutely nasty. Obviously, they have Brett Gardner leading off. If he can get on base, Judge can just step up. Boom. That's going to be a very tough 2-3-4 to pitch to for the Jays this year. They're going to have to learn how to pitch to these guys. Otherwise, we don't want to start the year on a really bad note, because if we have a really bad month, this season could be as good as over, and you can kiss Josh Donaldson goodbye. Also in this game, Josh Donaldson clearly looks like he has a sore shoulder. He could not throw at all today. It just looks like it's bugging him. I don't know why he continues to play through the injury. Just sit out, fully recover, then come back. I know he's a really competitive player. He always wants to be on the field, but you gotta... If you're injured, don't play through the injury. Please, be 100% Donaldson. We really need you this year if we're going to make the playoffs. We're projected to, I think, be in the hunt at the end of the year for the wild card, but if we have a really bad month here in April, the season could be done. If the Blue Jays are under more than 5 games under 500, I'm going to say the season is done. Season's done. Because by then you'll have played probably about 30-ish games. So that's that 30 games pretty much tells you how your team's going to play for pretty much the rest of the year. So, again, tough loss for the Blue Jays. Hopefully they turn things around tomorrow. They play the Yankees again tomorrow night as a part of the 4-game opening series to start the year. Again, they have to figure out how to pitch to Judge and Stanton back-to-back. This is the first time they're going to be seeing Stanton on almost pretty much an everyday basis, so they have to learn to pitch to him. I wouldn't mind putting Giancarlo Stanton on. He's a really big power threat. I think he's more of a power threat than Judge, because now the Blue Jays, they've learned how to pitch to Aaron Judge. They don't know how to pitch to not Aaron Judge. They don't know how to pitch to Giancarlo Stanton just yet. So they have to figure that out. But I thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully the Blue Jays get off to the right foot tomorrow, and hopefully we see more hits and more offense in tomorrow night's game. But again, I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.